Could you imagine how sad it would be if people died? Like, I'm glad they don't.
Like in the game or ever?
Ever. I'm so glad that death is not a thing and it's something we only invented for fiction.
Me too.
Who's gonna tell him?
Gonna tell me what?
Mikey,
Who you want me to do it? All right.
No, don't do it.
All right.
Don't do it.
We'll do it later.
What?
Later, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll tell
We're
you
gonna
later.
bring you some ice cream later and talk to you about the fact of life.
A nice ice cream cone.
No, nobody dies.
Yeah.
They just go to nice farms upstate.
With ice cream.
Mm-hmm. To chase bunnies.
Exactly.
Who doesn't chase bunnies with ice cream in their hands?
Can I ask a question of everybody?
I do love you, Grant.
And you can offer me a sacrifice for the answer. What happened last time?
I sacrificed Ruby.
What?
Is that not how this game is played?
I believe Rudy is raising their hand.
I can tell you what happened. Rango was attacked by the dragon.
No. There was hand raising involved. You got to respect the hand raising.
I did do that. It's fair. Stay out of it.
Hit it, Rudy.
Okay. So what had happened was, we went to this library, and there was a bunch of little dragon people, and they tried to hurt us, but they didn't do a very good job of that. And then we got into the library, and there was more little dragon people, and they were hurting the books, and that made me sad. And then we went down an elevator, and now there's a bunch of robots.
Okay, do we want to backfill in any details?
Falling? I think we're still falling, aren't we?
No.
No,
we are at the bottom of the thing, and now there's a bunch of robots
that are currently
sounds
possessed
like
by
I
Aelte
did a
the
very
Gold
good
King.
summary.
I think you did a great job.
Also, you kidnapped and
borrowed.
Is there a less loaded term than Shanghai?
Borrowed.
That I could use? Yes.
We borrowed his talents.
Who did we? We took the what do you call it? The cobalt.
Correct.
Cobalt.
What was his name? Icky?
Ickby.
Yeah. Icky. No, he's Icky. He was like, ew, Icky.
Icky is Revenant's gelatinous cube friend who gives horrible
Oh, that's right.
So, y'all currently have just fallen down an elevator shaft, been caught by Zermos's giant eagle form, and have fallen down here into the dark to see hundreds of robot eyes looking at you, glowing purple. And the closest one to you stands up, and it's rusted, and you hear grinding on its joints as it moves towards you. And it says, you hear a voice emanate from it. This is the mouthpiece of the god. Do I have the pleasure of addressing the prophets for profit?
Fuck you.
Yeah, that'd be you.
What do you want?
I don't suppose I could convince you to surrender?
Oh.
No? Super unlikely.
We have you at a severe tactical disadvantage.
What would that tactical disadvantage be?
And the robot gestures to the hundreds of other robots behind it.
We'll be done with this in like an hour.
Yes, I will say I tend to think that believing you have a tactical advantage based purely on numbers could be a bit problematic for you.
These were ideal war machines at the time of their development.
Yeah, at the time of their
it
development.
roses its lowers its arm, and you just hear the rust grinding, and you think you hear something break inside its arm, and it kind of falls off to the side. Walk.
So
I'm very impressed.
Yeah. So, do we have your surrender?
These are not technically our assets. We do not care if you destroy them.
Oh,
They-
so
they
then
also-
we'll just.
They also don't work.
Revenant walks.
Hey! Little bit.
So who do you serve, Mr. Robot?
You're not addressing any robot.
That's the God King.
I'm sorry. Are you the God
It's
King?
Trenchelt.
No,
it's
I am the
fucking-
mouthpiece of the God King.
It's Trenchelt.
Does it look like Trencho?
No,
No.
it's Trenchelt speaking psionically for the God King or whatever the fuck. I don't know. They're probably. I don't know.
Why
Is
do you
there-
want to date him again? Trenchel, do you have a crush on Revenant?
No.
Well, that
Revenant
seems
walks
very
up
unsensible.
to the nearest, the one that's speaking to us. And he's like, well, "That's just a shame, Daddy." And then he like raises his hands, and the adze comes up, and he smashes it in the face with the
Safe word,
adze.
safe word, safe word!
I don't think that applies when you've rejected
Roll
someone.
damage.
How much damage does a two-handed adze do again? It's like 8 or 10, right?
You tell me. I thought we wrote this down.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. It's a D10. 9. Also, I'm casting Touch of Death
Are you doing that after you hit it?
and Divine Strike. Yeah, it's like added
If
on
you're
damage.
doing it after, you quickly realize that you don't have to because this
Oh, no,
thing
it's overkill.
this thing falls apart against your ads. If you want to use the spell slots, you're more than welcome to.
It's not a spell slot, it's just a once a day, but I'll save it.
Okay.
That is
Nothing is worse
satisfying.
than love gone wrong. It's just so
Fuck him, who cares? Let's beat up these rust buckets, mate.
Is that what we're doing? Or are they going to take us somewhere that we want to go?
They
I'm
may
fine
just let
with
us
that.
go. Maybe.
But
The eyes are
I wouldn't
purple,
mind, like,
and
bowling with one of them.
while you are discussing this, the robots are walking towards
I
you.
forgot. I can't see without these.
Do they look menacing?
They look about the same level of strength as the one that Ruin just blew through.
Revenant.
Sorry, Revenant just blew through.
We look so much alike. I totally get why you're confused.
Yeah, we could be
And-
twins, you know?
We're like totally twinners. Like
Danny
seriously.
DeVito and Arnold.
Well, to be
And,
fair,
like
in my
Scarlett
defense,
Johansson, right? Like, you know.
neither of you wanted to listen to my warnings about selecting character names that began with the same letter.
I chose
Oh.
my name before she was even born, mate. Wait,
It's
am I
true.
older or you older?
I think you're older, and you're cooler, and you're wiser.
Yeah, take that.
Can I?
Why are
Pass.
we talking to the golem about this?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
Rudy has a question.
Can I? Before we go into initiative order, can I just cast Shield of Faith on Igby?
Yes.
All right. So he gets a +2 to AC as long as I maintain concentration.
All right.
Because I assume this fight isn't going to take 10 minutes. I just assume this is going to last.
Oh no, we can wipe the floors with these guys.
That's
These guys
fine.
in like 4 minutes. It's cool.
Yeah.
We got it. What's your specialty, Rudy?
All right. So, y'all want to roll
Same.
initiative?
I'll roll the bones.
And as you're fighting, you see that there are, in fact, also one-eyed robots that are fighting against the two-eyed robots.
Is this
16,
minions?
by the way.
No.
Okay. 9.
16. 16
Ten.
for Rev.
10 for Zermos.
10 for Zermos.
I got a 14.
Of course.
Wait,
16
and
for
9.
Rev. 14 for Ruin. 10 for Zermos, and 9 for Wesley. Do you want me to bother rolling for Ikby?
Is he gonna help?
Sure.
Yes, so that he can take the hide action every single round.
Okay. Ikby got a 4.
I will remind you at the end of every round that Ikby hides.
He is tugging on his fake beard and using it to cover his eyes.
Great.
Is
What
my
chance.
shield of faith visible? Does he know that I'm protecting him?
You tell me, do you want it to be?
Yes.
He whispers quietly, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
And that's a 1 for the robots.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't think they're gonna get very far.
Revenant, we'll call what you did a surprise round. You can start.
Is my shield of faith also a surprise round?
Yes.
Revenant throws the ads in the air, and he summons the Grimbound Spirit.
How many times a day did we say you could do that?
I thought it was twice, or like as many as my proficiency bonus, wasn't it?
I think that was it, yeah.
So
Which
I
one
have
are you
3 times a
selecting?
day. I'm gonna select the Mimic, just for shits and giggles.
All right, a shimmering, bright blue, ghastly blob appears and becomes a sort of blob of shapes and eyeballs and mouths, and then sort of uses a pseudopod to lift the ads.
Hell yeah! It's so uncomfortable.
All right. Can you do anything else after that?
That was my action, right? So, let me see what this is.
What's all this then?
No, this is an action, so no, I got nothing.
All right.
How many of them are there?
Yes.
Hmm?
Until it stops being entertaining.
Cool.
So,
Alright.
the Mimic uses its pseudopod to swing the hammer. Gets a nat 20.
Whoa.
And explodes a robot across other robots. It then uses its bite. Gets a 22 on that. And bites through a robot.
I knew it was a good idea to summon him.
There are 10 two-eyed robots left. Ruin?
10. All right. Are they lined up? Is there a map? Or are they lined up like, pins? Can I use my?
It's the same rule as last time when you were fighting the skeletons that you wanted to croquet mallet against. If you want to take disadvantage, I'll let you try to attack too.
Well, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with my circus beetle and my knife. Do my two-handed fighting because it gives me all sorts of advantages. And go for the robot in front of me to start.
Okay, roll for your attack.
For some reason, my thing is not working, so I get a +6 on my hit die. I have to do all of my rolling myself. It's so hard.
Boo.
I know, right?
Veto.
I like the sounds. I like the sounds of the dice.
I got a 16 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Did I hit? Yay!
Roll for damage, please.
So that's 2d6 plus 3. So that's 13, but then I get to do another attack because I'm cool.
Yes. Do you want to take an
Right.
acrobatics check and be able to use your mallet twice, as is your
Oh, yeah,
special
absolutely.
ability?
Absolutely. So acrobatics check. Doo-doo. Ooh, I got a 17 plus 5, 22.
That is like several over what you need to hit.
So can I describe it? So like she like hits that one robot for 13, and he like is definitely
Yes.
hurting, right?
Yes, you can
And then
describe it.
she's gonna like go pull it back and just sort of like do like that super big spin, and just that momentum is gonna get the next one.
Congratulations. Roll damage.
Thank you. Well, that's not as good. 12 to hit.
You do so much damage to this thing that you knock it backwards and kill the one behind it.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Zarmos, you're up.
Zermos is going to wild shape into a panther.
Okay.
So how far away am I from the nearest fool?
We'll say 5 feet.
Okay, so I can reach him. I'm gonna reach out and hit him with my oh, I'm not a boar, I'm a panther. I'm on the wrong page.
I would like to in-game imagine this as
My
Zarmos thinking about his pet pig and transforming into that. At first be like, oh, no, wrong thing.
like I got like boar feet on a panther. I'm like, oh, that's not right. Wait. Okay. I was gonna turn into a boar and let Ruin ride me into battle, but Ruin went first.
Oh man, we should totally do that. It'd be
Just
so
a mounted
fun.
combat action. So I'm gonna do. Can I pounce?
You know what? They're far enough back you can. There's one's far enough back you can do the 20 feet of straightforward movement
Yeah.
and do the tack claw.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I pounce.
I wanna see it.
So the pounce is described as if the panther moves at least 20 feet straight forward, a creature and then hits with a claw attack on the same turn, that target must succeed a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prisoner. If the target is prisoner, then it doesn't work. I can just do a bite attack. So, time for the claw.
All right, go for it.
8.
You do enough damage to take it down. I like to imagine that you pounce and you rip this thing's head off as you bring it low to the ground.
Zermo's purse.
Wesley?
So I have a question.
Yes.
How electronic are these constructs?
Very.
How mechanical are they?
They are super mechanical.
Okay. I am going to cast Create Water and create a 30-foot cube of rain. And if I can't use this to simply, like, fuck them up immediately with their circuits or whatever, I would think, or hope at least, that it would aggravate their rust problems and give them disadvantage.
You actually, as you create this 30 cubic feet of rain, you see that the remaining robots are sparking, especially around the head and neck area, and their movements become more jittery. They will take disadvantage on any attack rolls.
Excellent. Okay.
Ickby. Ickby hides behind Wesley. And also takes out a sling and throws a rock at one of them.
Nat 1 kills Zermos.
Just barely hits their AC.
Oh, can I? Oh wait, I don't know if I can. Never mind. I can't use that as a reaction. Never mind.
And the rock just tinks off one's head.
Aww.
Take that!
I just pat him on the head.
I'll give that as a free action.
He's doing his kobold best.
Zarmos, what's your AC in Panther form?
In the Panther? 12.
Just barely hits. And does 1 damage.
Wow.
It tries to punch you, and you see sparks fly from its arm, and it looks like it just did more damage to itself than it did to you. Ruin, what's your AC?
It is 16.
Nat 20.
No, I didn't roll a nat 20. That was
No, you
me.
did not. Ruin.
No, I was just trying to help.
You take 9 damage as this thing sucker punches you straight in the face.
Oh, I think that's gonna bruise.
Looks up with you with purple eyes. Revenant, AC.
20.
Misses. Wesley, AC.
16. No, wait. Would I have my shield out? I feel like I would. 18.
Yeah. Misses you. Completely whiffs. And that's top of the order with Revenant again.
I'd like to jump on one and crush one of its eyes.
Just roll for that as damage as you normally would with a weapon. Well, roll for the attack first. But...
This is unarmed combat, so 19 plus 3, 22.
Definitely hits. Roll for damage on that eye.
You'll roll a d4, because I want to do like non-lethal. Well, that's 4 damage.
4 damage?
Yeah.
You see the purple haze leave its remaining eye, and it stops struggling against you. But jitters underneath the rain.
Maybe we could repurpose these robots if we don't completely destroy them. So just try to crush like an eye or break a nose, something, rip a jaw off.
You super know Ruin's not gonna pay any attention to that, right?
Yeah.
Like,
And it's the Mimic's turn, and the Mimic does not understand that instruction.
he's like, she doesn't have that.
The Mimic just barely misses one with its pseudopod swinging adds attack. And bites straight through another.
This is a cool trick, Revenant.
Yeah, it's the same thing as like the guy with the deer skull, except it's now these two that I can summon. It's pretty interesting.
Yep, and
I like you being on our team. That's all I'm saying.
Bites it
I'm
through
for sure
in
into
half.
it.
There's 4 remaining. Ruin, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna do another attack, 2-handed, because that does good things for me.
Okay.
And I think I figured out how to make the roll 20 work now, so that'll go better. I got a 21 to hit, 10 bludgeoning damage.
Describe what happens.
Well, I take my super cool circus beetle and I swing it with one hand because I'm using my other hand swinging, and I go at its head.
Its head flies off. You see bolts shear away, rusted bolts shear away from it.
That's like an eye, right, Revenant?
That was a bit more than just the eye, but like, you know what? I'm glad you're trying.
Right? Like, that was close. I was aiming for his eye, but alright, and I'm gonna do my extra attack.
Mm-hmm.
On the next one, there's another one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And I got an 11 this time.
Just barely misses.
Oh, man! Like, I slam it down, and I, like, hit the ground next to his toe. I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm. It's weird how detailed the toes on this robot are.
Mm-hmm, I bet.
Like, this was clearly designed by somebody with a foot thing.
A lot of effort in the toes.
Yeah. Is there like lace up stuff? Like cute like a cute shoe situation going on, or just
No,
toes?
it's like somebody with a foot fetish designed a robot.
Mm-mm. Gotcha. I always never mind. I'm not gonna get into that.
Joss
'cause I
Whedon.
don't want to make things weird.
All right, Wesley, your turn.
How many robots are left?
3 of the 2-eyed robots remain.
Are they fighting us? I was confused by that.
The 2-eyed robots are the ones fighting you. The 1-eyed robots are not.
Right, okay. So are they all sort of near each other?
I'm essentially giving you whatever you want.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Word of Radiance, so I have to be within 5 feet of all of them, which means I'm gonna have to step up for a second. I just heard it Ickby, and I'm like, hold on, little buddy. And I go up to the robots, and I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance, so they all have to make a con save.
What's the con? Save?
The save is 15.
You care if I just roll for all of them?
Go right ahead.
They got a 2.
Yeah, so they're all gonna take 2d6.
Roll, please.
10.
Describe how this goes down.
My words of radiance, I'm uttering some sort of something that's spiritual to me, but it's probably just like a work of Shakespeare or something. Like just some good literature. And my divine radiant words come pouring forth and sort of just bring these constructs to their knees, and they power down.
All right. And for simplicity's sake, because this is clearly such a one-sided battle, despite the numbers against you, that's it.
I turn back to Ickby right after I do that, and I'm like, see how the power of knowledge can give you great reward?
He is just taking his slingshot and just shooting rocks into the eye hole of one of the ones that are down.
That is enough. That is enough.
Hey, that was a pretty good shot, man.
Save your rocks.
Just picking these up right here.
The bad machine man won't get you.
I thought you called it a robot.
I don't remember saying that. Perhaps someone that... It doesn't matter.
Somebody called it a robot. Is it dead?
I don't know if it was alive, but it's not dangerous.
Do we need to kill that one? And he points to the one that had its eye taken out by Revenant.
No, well, like, now that it only has one eye, the God King can't possess it.
What's
Yeah,
a God King?
Well, you don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
Tall people business.
What? Excuse me?
Aren't you bigger than the kobold?
Is Revenant bigger than the Kobold?
Let me look at that, because I'm not sure he is.
Revenant's 3'2", but I'm pretty sure Kobolds are between 3 and 4 feet.
Hold on, I'm literally looking it up right now.
Not seeing it. Hold on.
Oh, they're between 2 and 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
Kobolds?
Okay. Ickby's like 2'6".
So the same height as Candelaria. So yeah, Revenant's just a freakishly tall gnome, so Revenant's taller.
And
yeah, tall people business, mate.
Ickby pulls on Zormos's vest, and he's like, "I think you hurt your friend's feelings."
They'll be all right. They were only offended when I thought I was implying them, but now that they're part of the group, it's perfectly normal.
So am I supposed to be offended?
Yes.
Oh, well, damn you, Rob. I will forget your naming day.
No, it's fine. You're the butt of the joke this time.
And passively aggressively not give you mushrooms.
That's fine. How do you know about me and mushrooms?
Hmm.
Hey,
I think everybody knows.
Ruin, get the rope. Tie this one up. He knows too much.
What?
He knows too much.
What?
Here, I got these, and Revenant hands Zermos the manacles.
He just looks over at me. Be too bad if something happened to Truffle. It's like he's been spying all along.
I don't know anything about a truffle.
I never told you his name. It's the Kobold is the God King. Proved it. There we go.
Is that Cobalt the God King, or does he? Never mind. I feel like we did a pretty good job of preserving robots for you, Revenant.
Yeah, do something
Yeah,
with
there's
this.
one left.
Yeah, look
Make
at that.
Make it do something.
Right? You were gonna use them for something, right?
I want to go to the library.
Well, it's a good idea. But we
the-
should clean this up a little bit, don't you think?
Revenant's gonna climb on top of the robot, and he's gonna try to like direct it and like see if he could like ride on its back.
It just falls to its knees. It can't withstand your weight.
Damn, that's unfortunate. Well,
What if I cast
Revenant
animate
takes
dead
out
on
the
it?
Khopesh and then slices its head
Let's
off.
maybe save that. I mean, I think
It
we're gonna
falls
try
over effortlessly.
All right, everyone, we're kind of
Maybe I
all
can bring this
we're-
back to
we're all
Professor Zero.
running in opposite directions right now. We need to focus. First of all, we need to put the second tree down.
I was gonna
Good
put
idea.
that near the elevator.
We
Right.
just fell
We are
down
in
the
the
elevator.
Yeah.
We need
So-
to ensure that we can get back up. So let's put the tree down and then figure out what's going on after that.
Revenant puts the tree next to like the broken pad or the powered down pad, and he snaps his finger and it grows again, and it becomes a
All
full
right.
tree.
Can I do something real quick? Oh, I gotta
Yes.
find the spell now. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna cast borrowed knowledge on myself so that I will have proficiency with investigation for the next hour.
Sounds good.
like it.
All right. I will tell you with this additional proficiency, you can tell that this was originally a reception area. You can see the decayed remains of a reception desk and two waiting benches in front of it.
Does this area seem to be a lot more like intact than the upstairs part?
It's dilapidated from age, not from abuse.
Okay, so it's in better condition, but not like
The
Not
metal parts
really.
Still
are
a bit.
heavily rusted. Wooden parts are rotten. There's
So-
some concern about the integrity of books.
So it's been like,
Hmm.
so it's mostly, it would appear like abandoned.
Like
Not
if
like
you-
intentionally destroyed, but just left on its own devices
Yeah.
for way too long.
got it.
And there is a room down a short hallway in front of you.
All right, let's carry on.
All right. And as you enter this next room, you see dozens of different robots, presumably two-eyed, in the corner, completely shredded apart. And you see one one-eyed robot in the corner, huddled, missing a leg and an arm, swinging an axe wildly, almost as if it's in terror of what's happening.
Uh-oh. Scared robots does not seem good. I'm nervous
Ooh.
about that.
Are you okay? Robot?
No, 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 no.
No?
I
I'm
do
gonna
not wish
cast-
to die.
Can I cast Calm Emotions?
Go for it.
Do. I think that it just works. But let me I need to look up a little bit more about the spell. Hold on. Okay, it's a charisma saving throw, but they can choose to fail the save if they want to be calm.
He definitely wants to be calm.
Okay. So, he can chill out now a little bit. Hey, there.
right.
It's okay. You're good.
Oh,
There's
you
no
are-
immediate danger here.
You are not with them.
I
No.
don't know who they are, but probably not.
Whoever took control of my cousins.
Is that the other robots?
They are simpler, but they still matter.
I was really surprised actually that some of the robots seemed fine and some of them were not fine.
Some of us were made of metal, but others were made of polyceramic titride materials. It's incredibly rust resistant.
I see. So your cousins were more apt to breaking down.
Well,
Yes.
also, the Aether Golem can only possess things that have 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, and a lower jaw, I believe.
What is a golem?
It's like you, a construct, however, much more simplistic.
Oh,
Sometimes made of dirt and clay.
oh.
The picture's up for all you lovely listeners and watchers out there. Zermos wants to kind of. I need a bullshit magic roll here.
Okay.
I want to regrow. I want to use like some vines or plants or any vegetation that's down here to kind of like regrow, like almost like a brace, so that he can kind of use that broken leg that he's got there.
Go ahead and re-roll. Roll a bullshit magic roll. Does anybody want to assist Zarmos in this?
I would like to do some bullshit magic.
Okay. Zarmos, you may roll bullshit magic with advantage.
I got an 11 and a 5. But to bolster my case, my nature is way up there.
Give him your nature.
Where did it go? That's a +5, so that'd be a 16.
You give him a very functional peg leg, as well as a hook on his arm. I am the research assistant protocol droid. How may I assist you?
A research assistant?
And I think that's where we'll take a break. As we return from break, the Aeon Hag, the Hag of Hags, in a starry expanse, places her purple-skinned hand upon her brass omniscope, a photoraptor-looking device, and she is flicking through all her little settings madly, trying to get just the right lens to view hundreds of feet down beneath the surface. Fuck. Oh, there it is. All right, back. Yep, got it. And she looks down through this lens, through the ground, and, into her cauldron, where caldera is. And she is able to view through the ground and into the basement level of an ancient facility where 4 people are introducing themselves to a new robot friend.
Don't forget our little kobold.
And a kobold. Yes.
Nope, they're not people.
Wow, that was charged.
I thought you were advocating against their genocide. Oh.
Just because I don't want to see them wiped out doesn't mean I think they're worthy of anything.
Damn. You're one of those racists.
Yeah.
I just
You
think
can
they.
want people not
they-
dead without wanting them, like, you know.
I just believe the kobolds should have their own separate but equal facilities.
There you go.
So, the Research Assistant Protocol Unit number 22 is now speaking to you with his new peg leg and wooden hook arm.
Hey, 22.
Are you interested in performing research?
Yes, very
Oh,
much so.
Yeah.
I would be happy to assist you.
I'm gonna get out my endless tome. Just start sort of calibrating it to this library.
What are you doing with that?
Just some research.
Oh, is that the digital assistant?
It's a magical assistant.
Oh. What is magic?
Well, while I'm letting my book calibrate, do I have some stuff to tell you? And he goes off.
Are there
into
rules for calibrating the book?
Are there?
Do you actually have to be in the library portion?
Oh, well, I guess that wouldn't work then. Out here.
He looks
But
around.
we do need to be in the library.
That may be rather difficult. The library down here is just small and is in the supervisor's office. It's our tech library, but it is guarded by the assembly droid.
Can you give me some more information about that droid?
It assembles things.
Zermos kind of slides a piece of paper over. Perhaps a map of the area would be more helpful. We could better ask our questions if we knew what we were looking at.
Sure. And he instantly draws you a map.
So where are we?
It's so magical.
Oh, I see where we are.
Yeah, you are in that second room there.
Mm-hmm.
The first room with the elevator circle was where you were, and you went into the second room. There used to be more rooms, but they caved in.
I see.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Why?
Yes.
So-
Earthquakes, I suppose.
What exactly does the assembly droid assemble?
Us. Well, things like me.
Does it? When you say it guards the supervisor's office, you mean it'll fight us if we try to go in it?
Oh, she is a bitch, and she won't let any authorized personnel into there.
Got
How
it.
do we get authorized?
You have to be hired by the company.
Well, we just recently got hired by the company. How about that?
Mhm.
Did you get cards issued to you at the front desk?
No,
Oh,
we
they must
actually
have
just
forgotten.
missed the front desk. Could you show us where that is?
And he hobbles just a little bit because it's not a perfect prosthetic and walks into the room and he goes, "Oh yeah, everyone died."
Yeah. Okay. So that was a lie. That was our bad. We were just trying to figure out.
Okay. Please don't do it
I'm s-
again.
Yes, I apologize for the deception. We were just trying to see if that was gonna, if this was an easy way to just get, but no.
No, you
Uh,
wanted to see if it would work. You are experimental. You are like scientists.
Yes, we very much are.
Yes.
So, my fine friend, is there any sort of advice you could give us about dealing with the assembly droid?
Oh, I don't bother her. She's mean.
Well, if we were to try to talk some sense into her, would you back us up at least? I think that you would give us a little credibility.
Roll persuasion.
Does anybody want to help me? Somebody with higher charisma?
I have really good charisma.
Okay, somebody else do it then, because I have a -1 to charisma. Like, please don't
Oh,
make
I
me
got you,
roll
I got
persuasion.
you. So I see that leg is working out for you. And then I'm going to cast Plant Growth to make it even more betterer. It looks like you could use a little boost here. Now, we're from the surface, and where we're from, when someone helps you, it is only fair that you do the same in kind. Does a little
We
bit more
believe
plant
the
growth.
same down here.
A little bit more plant growth. Can you bend your knee? Let me see if that's working correctly.
And he like bends it back and forth. And he's like, "Oh, cool! I like how you got the hardened like pine cone thing there as the kneecap. That's
See that?
nice."
See, that's nice,
I'm gonna
right?
cast guidance on Zermos so he gets a +4 to this ability check.
I wasn't gonna make him roll. I was just gonna give it to him at this point.
Oh, okay.
It's even. It's that +4.
It's getting it +4.
Yeah. 4 over
it.
whatever it was necessary. So, Kent, would you be able to assist us in making some of these passes? Because, like, there's no one at the front desk. It would have to be you. You're the last one.
Oh, could I make a pass?
Yeah.
I
Why
don't
not?
know if that would be appropriate. I am a research assistant protocol unit.
But all of the other positions have been vacated.
Well,
It is literally
22,
just you.
I guess. I
Who
guess
would-
that technically promotes me to area manager.
You're the last remaining employee. Therefore, you are the manager. You're the supervisor.
Yeah. Roll persuasion, Zarmos.
+4. Well, plus a D4.
Oh, a D4.
Yeah.
And my persuasion is 5. That's a 25.
Yo.
Yes. I will
16
do what
plus
I can to help you. And he, the research assistant unit, walks over to the desk and begins filtering around. And he goes, "Oh no, the special paper for the passes has rotted away."
Oh dear.
My good
I
roll.
I don't know how to order the paper.
Worry not. Worry not. Our friend, good friend, you have done absolutely nothing wrong. It's just a flaw of the system. You have done everything in your power, and we appreciate that. But we would like to go and talk to the assembly droid, so perhaps you could, as you are now the acting branch manager of this library, you could just back us up and
Well, I am an acting manager of the droid assembly union, but yes, I could technically make myself manager of the library as well.
I think you deserve it.
Yeah,
The way you are fending
been-
off people with your ads.
you've really been putting in the hours.
yes.
Someone should recognize your hard work.
I have been working 24/7 for the past 600 years.
Zerma's kind of
That's
slowly.
dedication.
Zerma slowly like turns and looks at everybody like, this place has been here for 600 years.
Do you say that out loud?
No, he just says it. He says
He
it
just
with
gives
his eyes.
people a look like,
Yeah, says it with his eyes, like, oh my god.
And before that, I worked for some 2,000 years.
Do you
Wow.
remember like who built you?
Dr. Revenant the First.
Fuck.
I'm sorry, I must be a little dizzy from all this wild shaping. It almost sounded like you said Dr. Revenant constructed you.
Yes, Dr. Revenant the First.
I'm Dr. Revenant the Third. Dr. Revenant the First was a crazy mad scientist.
Well, he
not
became that
associated
way.
with you.
Zermos points his spear at Revenant.
I'm
You
not-
know too much now.
What?
There must be no violence in my facility, please.
No, I don't actually do it.
Oh, you are pulling the gag.
Correct.
Is that your grandpa, Revenant?
I do not think they would be related.
I'm
Doctor
not
the
related
Revenant
to
the First
anyone
was a
in-
drow.
But why
Yeah,
do the
so-
same name? Why does it go one,
Well,
2, 3?
Here's the thing, right? Is when you join the cult of the Silverbone Grim, right? Your original name gets sold to the god of death, the Silverbone Grim, right? And you get a new name based on whatever the Silverbone Grim basically dictates. And you get leaders are usually named Lich, right? Lich the second, Lich the first. Scientists and medics usually named something greater like Wraith or Revenant.
And you
Basic
got
stuff.
your PhD, therefore your doctorate.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's just a coincidence that both the Revenant the First and I are doctors. I believe the Revenant the Second was just like a paladin.
Fascinating.
I met him.
Well,
He was strange.
The first or the second?
Yes.
I see that you and I would get along very well, especially if we could have some beer. But we're kind of in the middle of something else, so I guess maybe we should focus on that.
I do not
yes,
consume.
let's carry on and go meet with the assembly droid.
You sure?
Well, we must proceed.
Is there any way you could give us something that could pass as entry? Can you can you fashion anything to help us?
Do you have some 50-pound cardstock?
What are the odds that in all the scrap paper that I carry around, I have cardstock?
Roll a bullshit roll.
Bullshit magic roll.
Can I offer my inspiration?
No.
Damn it!
It's a nat 20. I'm not shitting you.
Success.
I'm not shitting you.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
He looks at it and he goes, yes, this is exactly what I need.
I'm so
Can I
glad
borrow
we
some of your
established
blood for the purpose of making this?
How much?
Just enough to write some things down.
All of it.
It's just like a little
We don't start
1x2 square. Don't worry about it.
Well, you're lucky that I happen to carry all sorts of writing utensils. Did you need it to be my blood specifically, or
Yes.
do you need... All right. He takes out a vial of his own blood that he keeps in a little inkwell.
This,
Wait,
wow.
Wait, why did you already have...
Various documentation and research and magical needs. It's come in handy more than once.
Yeah, I also have that, and Revenant holds up what looks like a normal inkwell because his blood's just black, and it's like, but I mean, mine's different.
Yeah, yours has a dead bird sitting out of it as a quill.
Hmm.
Okay, that leaves you two. Well, three if he is coming in as well.
Yes,
What-
Ickby.
Oh, you need
And
all blood?
Igby is hiding behind your leg.
But you need our blood?
I need your blood.
Ickby, it's not a problem. It's just a little blood. You'll be fine.
Blood is
What-
supposed to stay on the inside, please.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do with it?
Not
Like what-
for magic.
Well, listen, if you don't have the proper authorization, then you're gonna be out here with all the scary robot men lying about. You don't know if they'll reactivate on you.
Okay, I'm convinced.
Igby cuts open his hand
Uh,
on a piece of rusted metal for one of the robots.
I have sterilized syringes, mate.
Ickby,
Yeah.
chill.
I'm gonna collect that into a little vial and then cast Cure Wounds on his hand.
He's tearing up a little bit, like little tears are falling down his little fake beard that hangs by his strings.
Ickby, take that off.
No!
You're just getting it all wet with your crying.
Shut up, I'm not crying, you're crying.
Oh, leave him alone.
Hey, Ruin,
Yes.
headbutt me.
Okay.
So,
Ready?
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna. Do you want me to do it like to charge you,
No, do give me a bloody nose.
or do like this one? All
Yeah.
right. Did it? Like here we go. Grab your shoulders. Ready? Wait, but you're a little shorter than I am, so I have to hunch down to get to that. And then go like,
you. All right, Zermos has a bloody nose, and he wants to use that.
Oh god,
That's
yeah,
disgusting.
yeah, I allow it.
I'm like collecting it into an ink vial, but I'm like holding it away from me.
I
Like,
just put the ink vial up to my nose and just kind of snot rocketed it in there. Is that enough?
And
Is that enough?
he takes a small tube with a hollow point at the end of it that has a ball resting in it, and pours the blood into it. And you see him moving his hands back and forth, line by line. And quickly you see an odd drawing of each of you done on the paper in your own blood. Names?
Wesley Thrasher.
And he's writing it down. Age?
Oh, I gotta look in my character sheet. Where am I?
The other
26.
26. Okay. Right. And he just continues. And he looks at Revenant. Name?
Revenant the Third.
Is that not a title?
But it's kind of a name.
Okay. And he writes it down. Age?
30.
Mm-hmm. And he looks at Ruin. Name?
Ruin de Libre,
Age?
27.
And he looks at Zormos. Name?
Zermos Glytharian.
Age?
30.
And he puts these in little plastic pouches that did not rot away and puts them around your necks. If she bothers you, make sure you show these to her.
Excellent. Thank you
Do we wave
so much for your assistance.
Or do we open
And
them?
he takes a little laminated pouch from around his neck and lifts it up, just like beside his face, like this.
Okay, got it.
Got it.
Please be careful. She is very mean.
I have pissed
Will
off
do.
golems before, so I don't want to do it again. It was not pleasant.
I do not know what a golem is.
We'll
Like-
talk about it on the way back.
Like the prototype
Yeah, it's a good
version of whatever the fuck this is.
Prototype.
Well,
I think
Alright,
we should
bye.
we should
Would
talk
this
about
not
it
have
later.
come after me?
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know actually which came first. Which
Well, we
came
have to
first,
go.
the golem or the droid?
I
Right.
do
Like
not.
one of them odd parables. Is that what they're called?
Paradox.
It's a Zen koan. Like you've got to like meditate on it.
I do not, as a general rule, go on the assembly floor. Again, the assembly unit is very mean.
Hmm. Are we
Do I
prepared
have
for
to
this,
go
guys?
with you?
No, you don't.
Okay.
if you'd like to, you can accompany us, but you needn't necessarily.
Oh, I know where you could come with us but not get damaged.
I will walk with you.
Oh, well, you could just jump in my hole.
No, thank you.
My portable hole right here.
I am
You know,
very
Revenant holds
flattered.
The belt buckle.
There's no time
He
for
throws it on
romance,
the ground.
Revenant. We have things to do.
And the portable hole expands.
We
You
have,
just jump down in there with all the golden shit.
we're very
Yeah.
busy.
It would be rather like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
It's not.
Just
jump in my
hole.
It kind of hurts.
This is my
I'm
life.
sorry.
This is my life. I'm underground listening to. Can we go?
It's not what I was talking about. I was talking about my portable hole.
Ickby and
Go. Let's go.
Can we
And
leave
the-
this?
and the research assistant unit are trailing behind you all.
Okay.
Revenant picks up his hole.
Looking at the map, Did we come in like the room to our bottom left that has like the little circle thing and then the two
Yep.
benches? Okay.
So we're going around this long hallway right now.
Yes.
Okay.
And we want to go into that little itty bitty tiny room, right? That's what I think.
Mm-hmm. So right now, I assume we're going down to the assembly floor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's go.
Do we want to look in that dead hallway closet to see if there's anything worth taking? I don't know. Do we look around for anything worth taking?
You tell me.
I want to open up that closet and see what's in there.
You can't tell what it was, but it falls apart.
Well, that's not good.
Presumably cleaning supplies?
Just
supplies.
It's a petrified mop.
It's a mop. The dust has solidified around it, and the wood falls out of the dust cylinder when you hit it.
Did we put the tree down somewhere? Or are we still carrying that?
Yes, we put the tree.
Yeah, we're
okay.
good.
All right, just checking.
And the other tree's at the top by the front door.
Okay.
No, it's not by the front door. It's in a shady corner because if it was by the front door, Jonathan made it clear it would be killed by the dragon.
I just meant it was on the other floor. That's all I meant.
Near the exit.
Yes.
I'm just being specific because I don't want Jonathan to be like, well, it was by the front door and the dragon killed it.
Jonathan was kind enough to point that out to you.
Yeah.
No, thank you, Jen. It's an important detail. All right, who's leading? I think whoever's got the roguiest things should lead us.
The roguiest?
Like the ability to easily get through things without making them worse.
Are we trying to be surreptitious?
Well, I mean, I don't think we want to draw unnecessarily assembly robot.
Well, we have
attention.
passes. We should be okay.
Right, but somebody has to bluff, right? Like maybe Zermos and Revenant should go first because they're the best at diplomacy.
I could turn into a spider or a snake.
So,
or maybe Revenant should go first.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry.
Or a
Revenant,
bat.
will you lead us, please? Well, Zermos, sweetheart, maybe you should be a bat. That sounds great. But maybe Revenant should lead us.
I mean, goats are notoriously stealthy. I could transform into a goat and slip in completely unnoticed.
No, goats are terrible.
They're
the worst creature ever.
Going completely ungoatist.
Okay. So we're following Revenant. Revenant, what's happening?
Yeah, Revenant, we're right behind you.
So, Revenant's just walking away from all this nonsense. He's like, hey, follow me.
Revenant,
bunch of wackos.
Take a look at the image I just shared, and that's what you see hovering above all the machinery.
What is it?
Up at you.
It's GLaDOS.
GLaDOS?
I don't do that.
It is rusted on the exterior, and it has metal prongs on a face-like unit with 3 eyes, and an electrical arc sparks between a point and the little prongs, almost like it's meant for welding. And it looks up from a hunk of machinery that it has tried to weld a bead around, but it no longer functions properly, and it's just a sparky, nasty mess.
Okay.
You the assembly droid?
Pass. This is my pass.
I am the main assembly unit 1. Now 1. What are you?
We are authorized
I'm
personnel,
successor
so
to
we
Dr.
are.
Revenant the First. I'm Revenant the Third. This is my badge. This is my blood.
And Revenant, roll deception.
Is it really a deception?
Roll persuasion.
Can we get?
I mean, it's both the
can
same.
assist?
17 plus 0. Yeah, 17 plus 17.
I'm casting guidance. Add a D4.
18.
And more of a D4.
Dr. Revenant the First has not been in charge of here for a very long time. Where did you meet him?
Where did I meet him? I met him in the depths of Underburn, the relocated base of the Silverburn Grim cult.
Wait, I have a question.
Processing.
Where is
Processing.
Where's the sound coming from?
It's coming
All
from its
around.
head,
Like a little speaker up there or something?
maybe.
Okay, I'm just like looking at it. I'm like, wait, are we all hearing this? The thing without a mouth.
Processing.
Here's a photo of me with the old crazy lunatic here.
Goodness. That is Dr. Revenant the First.
Yeah, and in the background
You.
is that big look, the second fucking crazy guy too.
You may pass.
What are
Alright,
the
these are
rest
my
of you?
research assistants. They're coming with me.
We
They
also
got
have
passes.
Is this true Research Assistant Unit 22?
And Research Assistant Unit 22 is behind you all, and he is actually kind of cowering.
Oh,
Oh, poor guy. My calm emotions should still be in effect.
Okay, and you see him take a deep breath, which shouldn't be possible, but
In
he
his
does it anyway,
robot lungs.
in his robot lungs. Yes, that's true.
You may pass. Do not interfere with my delicate work.
Well, it seems, from my point of view, that things are not working correctly. Is there anything we could do to help?
Can you?
Her face is instantly in front of yours when you say that. Instantly. She clears 30 feet in the blink of an eye and just looks,
Hey,
stares you down.
Revenant's supposed to be leading us.
you didn't mean that. We won't bother you.
Okay, time out.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Can I play my character chill? I got this.
Okay. I'm not trying to play your
I get it,
character.
I get it.
I'm playing Revenant. You
I
can
get
interrupt
it.
me.
I get it. We're looking at the works that's going on here. We are research assistants, but we are very skilled. Perhaps our skills could help make something more efficient.
My welding appendage is broken.
What do you need to repair it?
I need a new unit.
Zermos looks around. Do we know how to make a damn repair arm unit?
I do not know what needs to be done.
Who's smart?
I can-
Dr.
I
Revenant
could
smart?
fix
Anything for the longest time. I do not know how to fix myself.
Smart people.
This is
Can I
extremely bad.
roll it? Can I roll like a check to like see if I would know how to like repair a robotic boom arm? I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Dr. Revenant is a master of the sciences, including engineering.
It's 16 plus 5. It's just a straight intelligence check, right?
It looks like it's held in place by 3 bolts. You assume there's a replacement part around for it.
Yeah, I could fix this. I just need a wrench and I'll need the replacement bolts. They should be somewhere around here.
I'll go look.
Okay.
Is this an
The research
investigation check?
assistant droid. Okay, roll investigation.
Oh. Nope.
Mine didn't go well. Everyone help look. We need to find, what is it, Revenant? We're looking for...
It looks like a bolt, like
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be a part with a triangular bolt hole pattern, 3 bolts, with like almost a nozzle looking thing sticking out of it.
Is a 12 good enough?
I got a...
You
Go ahead.
you find the directory for the part storage.
Ah. And I know how to use books.
I will
And
give you
data.
advantage on investigating further.
Damn, I'm rolling bad.
Welcome to Nat 1 Heroes.
Uh, 15.
You find the drawer. The drawer on the side of the wall. That
Aha! I've located where it should be. I open the drawer, or attempt to open it.
It is rusted shut.
Ruin.
Give me a
Yeah,
strength
yeah.
check.
Oh, I
Whoever
can do
wants
that.
to do it.
There's a misbehaving
I'm a good-
drawer over
I'm
here,
strong.
Ruin.
I'm strong. I can do that. 'Cause
Yeah,
I-
let somebody
I
else
rolled-
do it. I'm like pulling at it with my 11, and I'm like, never mind.
The big vein coming out of the middle of Wesley's forehead. Just...
Let's be clear. I have a +3, which is not the worst, and I rolled a total of a 7. So I'm like, do I get advantage?
Hammer the
I was
fuck.
willing to give you advantage.
Yay! Maybe that'll help. I got
Come
a
on.
14. That's much better.
That is a very stuck drawer.
It's like so stuck, guys. Someone pull on my hips.
I grab Ruin's hips and just start yanking.
And I was gonna go full.
Maybe
If I
in the machine assembly unit goes,
Maybe you could tie a rope around it and tie it around me, and I could pull back.
Oh yeah, sure. I have a rope.
That's a good idea.
Hey,
Rope
while this
stuff.
is happening, can I make an insight check on the robot?
which one?
The one that's supposedly really mean, but hasn't been that mean to us?
Mm-hmm. Roll.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
19?
You
Right.
get the strong feeling that if things weren't going her way right now, you would be in a completely different situation.
Okay, I get that. What I really want to know is, when we've fixed her, is our usefulness gonna run out? Or will she be grateful?
You're not sure.
Okay. Because I don't necessarily know if it's a good idea to fix the mean robot.
Mhm.
But
Ropes.
that's I'll keep that information to myself. I'm just kind of making observations.
The research assistant unit kind of does the chin up thing at you, just looking at you, Wesley, and does the thumb motion to the door to the far side,
Mhm.
and does a little finger walking. And
Mhm.
like the longer you take to do this, the more hand motions he does until he's
Yeah, I'm
almost doing
shimmying over to
charades.
the corner to
He
talk.
nods at that, and he opens the door and steps into an old office with you that overlooks the whole, manufacturing area. He looks out through chicken wire windows. And he gestures to a whole bunch of filing cabinets on the wall and says, "This is the materials library."
Gonna start calibrating my tome.
Okay.
Alright. I just needed to copy the information. I don't have to look for anything specific, right?
Yeah, that's the case. You
Okay.
may want to warn your friend not to sass the unit outside.
He's not warnable. I don't. That's the best way I can explain it. You can tell him not to do something, and he will just do it if that's what he wants to do. I haven't known him for very long, but that's the impression I get.
That is a shame. I will go outside and see if they need any help while you do this, though.
Got it.
All right. He steps outside.
We never did agree how long it takes to calibrate my tome to a library.
Think we set a short rest.
Okay. So can we say, like, in the time it's taking them to fix this robot, I can probably have it done and be in and out?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Okay.
All right. So, have you three tied the rope onto the knockoff GLaDOS?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She pulls back.
Nat 1 breaks herself in half.
And rips the entire filing cabinet out of the wall.
course she did.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Did that do
But
it?
does the drawer come through?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
You can
It's
get
still-
it through the back of the drawer now.
Okay, cool.
I was about to say it's still attached. Like, damn it! Now it's just on the floor.
Nice, nice.
All right, we spin around and grab what we need from the backside that's now exposed.
There is a jack and a board in the corner over there.
I got it.
I won't be able to prop myself up on my own energy while you do this.
I'll go get the jack and the board.
Okay. I won't make you roll for that. Revenant, you want to give me an intelligence check for getting that done?
Fixing her.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say something before I do this?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, this is kind of complicated. You're gonna need to shut down. Is there like a manual way I could power you back up when we're done?
I do not know.
I have
Is there
never.
a way for you to shut yourself down?
I have never been powered down before.
I would like to try to find like a manual override switch or something.
And she thinks a little bit.
I suppose there would be something on it in the technical library.
Hang on, guys. Let me just do this thing before I fix her. And Revenant
Yes.
like winks, but with the eye that's away from Gladys. Mal
Mal.
one.
Now one.
So Revenant's like looking in the library for like something on like how to shut down an automation unit.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Whew. That's 17 plus 5, 22.
You find the technical manual.
Alright, Revenant
It is written in a language you are unfamiliar with.
Well, it's a good thing Revenant can cast. Well, hold on.
Does Revenant have comprehend languages?
Nope, just tongues. Which doesn't help in this situation.
Does Wesley have comprehend languages?
I think I do. Let me look.
Because what I was thinking was I could get 22 to read it.
I do not.
22 is the research assistant, right? So 22 should be able to read it, right?
Oh, are you asking 22 to read it?
Yeah. 22,
Translate.
could you read this?
Yes, certainly. And he steps inside. What are
Find
you
me
looking for in specifically?
specifically the section on
Congratulations on your purchase of a Mal 1. Mal 1 is the best advanced
No,
most...
no. Hold on. That's way too far in the beginning. Look for like the on-off switch.
Oh. That little eye, the upper right-hand one, it has a little almost socket in it. You got to fit like a quarter-inch thingy in there, and then you rotate it to the right 90 degrees. And then
Where
you
do I get-
rotate it back when you're done.
Just anything.
He goes over to the tool bag that is just rotted away and pulls out a socket and hands it to you.
Hey, thank you. I really appreciate it. Revenant walks up, puts the socket in, turns it, and then
And she says,
leaves
she
it
says,
for-
Wait,
Yeah?
you will power me back up, won't you?
Yeah, I'll power you back up.
I don't want to die.
You won't die.
We're here to help.
Okay. She stops.
Turns. Okay.
And she powers down. The sparking stops. The eyes power down.
Revenant fixes her, but doesn't power her back on as soon as he fixes her. And he says, okay, while she's shut down, grab whatever knowledge we need, right? And then we can leave. You can all leave before I power her back up, or I could just power her back up when we're ready to go, right? But, yeah, like, I don't really trust her. So I'm just gonna leave her powered down. Until we're ready to go. Yeah.
Do you remember when we fixed 22 and 22 has become invaluable to us?
Yeah, but I also don't trust this one. And also 22 kind of looked scared of her. You know, I have a feeling, you know, just
He
based on what
kicks
she...
her body while she's there, powered down.
Just remember what she did to the filing cabinet without even trying, right? And I just fixed her. So, you know, if she's evil, right, she might fuck us up.
Or she might be strong enough to deal with a dragon if it pisses us off.
She cannot leave this room. And he points to the ceiling, and you see there's a track, a vertical and a horizontal track that she rides along.
So
yeah,
would the dragon fit in this room?
Oh, no. You couldn't get it down here.
How am I almost done?
You are done if you want to be done.
All right. Everyone, I have copied down the information that we needed.
We're
okay.
Good?
We are good.
You'll want to leave before I turn it back on, or do you want to say goodbye to her? What do you want to do? I don't really trust her.
I believe we should be, at the very least, the most vulnerable of us. 22, Ickby, you should be waiting for us out in the hall.
All right.
Do we have like charm?
Ickby-
Do we have charm
Ickby-
person or something on Ickby?
No.
No.
No, I thought we did. Somebody,
we're just
somebody
rolling
had
I've
that.
over
just
him with
endeared him
fear.
to me. It's fine.
Ickby and 22 step outside. 22 just basically runs down the hall.
Books it.
Y'all get
I
close
was gonna say,
to the
I don't know
door.
that letting them go is the smartest thing, but
Yeah,
at the
both
same
of
time,
them.
I'm gonna
Yeah, both of them leaving together. Those are both
Cool.
kind of our hostages. In a matter
We're
of
maybe not
speech.
great at this hostage taking thing. I don't know. Like, there's some check marks that I think
I
we're
wonder if
saying
they
are
want to
fine.
go out there with them.
No, we should move forward on our plan.
If it makes you feel any better, Ickby has forgotten he's a hostage, and 22 never thought of himself as one.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, the Stockholm
It's-
syndrome is set in. Okay.
Well, thank you for that, Wesley. I think between Wesley and you all being awesome. But let's move on our plan. Let's do it.
It sounds like we have
Revenant turns the socket again and takes the little tool out, and
You see she brightens back up, and the sparking is no longer severe, and she looks at you, and she looks at the three of you, and she goes,
You fixed me.
yeah,
I mean,
we fixed you.
as promised.
thank
It's because we belong here. People that belong here help.
Yes.
Well,
As
we'll
a
be
matter
going
of
then.
fact,
I think it's so clear that you belong here that you should stay forever.
and I think that's where we'll leave off.
We should have gone in while she was under and come back and turned her on as we were leaving. That's what we should have done.
I don't
Hindsight's
know why
20/20.
you guys didn't leave. I was just gonna leave.